Hi, I'm Congressman Scott Perry. At the beginning of each week that Congress is in session, I send out a brief update about the bills the House of Representatives likely will consider. The bills this week are as follows. H.R. 1726, which awards the Congressional Gold Medal to the 65th Infantry Regiment known as the Buccaneers. H.R. 2203, to provide for the award of the Gold Medal on behalf of Congress to Jack Nicklaus in recognition of his service to the nation in promoting excellence, good sportsmanship, and philanthropy. H.R. 2939, which is a bill to award the Congressional Gold Medal to President Shimon Peres of Israel. H.R. 3658, the Monuments Men Recognition Act of 2013, which would award the Monuments Men of World War II with a Congressional Gold Medal. The Monuments Men and women put life and limb at risk to save priceless art and preserve important cultural artifacts during World War II. H.R. 1209 would award the Congressional Gold Medal to the Doolittle Tokyo Raiders. On April 18, 1942, Lieutenant Colonel Jimmy Doolittle led 79 airmen flying 16 B-25 bombers on a daring and unprecedented attack on the Japanese mainland to avenge the surprise attack on Pearl Harbor 4 months earlier. Senate 309, which awards a single Congressional Gold Medal to honor collectively the World War II members of the Civil Air Patrol in recognition of their military service and exemplary record during World War II. H.R. 685, the American Fighter Aces Congressional Gold Medal Act, which awards Congressional Gold Medals in honor of the American Fighter Aces in recognition of their heroic military service and defense of the nation's freedom. H.R. 4268, which permits the continued operation of trucks on any segment of U.S. Route 78 in Mississippi from mile marker 0 to mile marker 113 that is designated as a route on the interstate system. H.R. 3530, the Justice for Victims of Trafficking Act of 2013, which would boost support for and protection of victims of human trafficking by increasing law enforcement resources, enhancing victim services, and increasing penalties in an effort to combat child sex trafficking, child pornography, sexual exploitation, and human trafficking. H.R. 3610, the Stop Exploitation Through Trafficking Act, which encourages states to adopt safe harbor laws classifying minors involved in sex trafficking as victims, not criminals. H.R. 4225, the Stop Advertising Victims of Exploitation, or SAVE Act, which will make it unlawful to sell or commercially promote an advertisement that facilitates kidnapping, trafficking, or exploitation of children, sexual abuse or illegal sex, pimping, prostitution, child sex abuse, and trafficking. H.R. 4058, the Preventing Sex Trafficking and Improving Opportunities for Youth in Foster Care Act, which would require the states to take steps to identify, prevent, and address sex trafficking of youth in foster care. H.R. 4573, the International Megan's Law to Prevent Demand for Child Sex Trafficking, which would establish the model needed for the U.S. to persuade other countries to take action to stop child sex tourism originating within their borders and threatening children in the United States and elsewhere. House Resolution 573, which condemns the abduction of female students by armed militants from the al-Qaeda-affiliated terrorist group Boko Haram in Nigeria. The conference report to H.R. 3080, the Water Resources Reform and Development Act, or WRDA. The WRDA streamlines the project delivery process, promotes fiscal responsibility, and strengthens our water transportation networks to promote competitiveness, prosperity, and economic growth. H.R. 4435, the National Defense Authorization Act for fiscal year 2015, which authorizes appropriations for the Department of Defense for fiscal year 2015. Additionally, the House may consider H.R. 3361, the Uniting and Strengthening America by Fulfilling Rights and Ending Eavesdropping, Dragnet Collection, and Online Monitoring Act, or the USA Freedom Act, which reins in the dragnet collection of data by the NSA and other government agencies, increases transparency of the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Court, or the FISC, provides businesses the ability to release information regarding FISA requests, and create an independent constitutional advocate to argue cases before the FISC. As always, if you have any questions or if I may be of assistance to you or your family in any way, please contact me at perry.house.gov. That's perry.house.gov. Again, I'm Scott Perry, and I hope you have a fantastic week.